All right, today we're diving into something pretty groundbreaking. It's a whole AI curriculum, but for elementary school kids. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's get into it. So let's just start with the biggest question right off the bat, right? How on earth do you teach artificial intelligence to a 5-year-old? And here's a hint. The answer is probably going to surprise you. It has absolutely nothing to do with coding. Seriously, no algorithms, none of this super technical stuff you're probably picturing in your head right now. So, if it's not coding, what is it? It's about something way more fundamental. We're going to break down what this whole approach to AI for kids is really all about. And trust me, it is not what you think. Okay, so the whole thing boils down to this one key idea: AI literacy. And look, this isn't about turning every kid into a programmer. Not at all. It's about giving them the tools to understand, to use, and this is the big one, to think critically about the AI that is literally all around them, every single day. Right, so why now? Why is this such a big deal? Let's dig into the core philosophy, the why behind this whole thing. And this quote from the source document, it just hits the nail on the head. It says AI shouldn't be treated like some shiny new toy, a gimmick. Instead, it should be a context, a way to make teaching better, to bring in conversations about ethics, and to actually strengthen the subjects kids are already learning. And this diagram really shows you what that means. See? AI isn't this scary separate class they have to take. It's woven into everything else. It's part of the core subjects, it boosts their digital skills, it's designed to make everything else stronger, not just add more work. Okay, so if we're not talking about coding, what skills are we talking about? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how they're building this AI literacy, right from the ground up. Believe it or not, it really comes down to 3 super simple things. Number 1, spotting patterns. Just, noticing what's similar and what's different. Number 2, sequencing and instructions. Basically following the steps in a story or a daily routine. And number 3, thinking critically. Just starting to ask simple questions about the gadgets and apps they use. And for the little ones, this is stuff they're already doing. It's as simple as sorting their toys by color. That's pattern recognition. It's following along with a picture book. That's sequencing. It's realizing that when you touch a tablet, something happens. And this is a big one. It's learning the difference between a person, who has feelings, and a machine, which just follows a set of instructions. Okay, that's what it looks like for a 5-year-old. But how do you get from sorting blocks to understanding AI? Well, it's a journey. Let's see how this curriculum grows with the kids. This is such a perfect example. Take pattern recognition. In the early years, a kid is physically sorting blocks by color and shape. Fast forward a few years, and that exact same foundational skill has leveled up. Now that 9 or 10-year-old is using it to look at a digital data set and ask, is this information good? Is it accurate? Is it fair? See how one thing builds directly on the other? It's brilliant. Now, obviously, you might be thinking about safety, and that's absolutely crucial. This isn't some free-for-all where kids are just let loose on AI tools. The curriculum has really clear, strict rules to make sure everything stays safe and, most importantly, human-centered. How do they do that? Well, they've got this super simple visual system, like a key with different icons, that tells everyone, teachers and students, exactly when and how they're allowed to use AI for any particular task. It's really straightforward. Okay, so this key has 5 levels. Let's walk through them. First up, the most common one, no AI. Simple enough, right? That's for things like writing a personal story where the work has to be 100% human. Then you have AI ideation. Think of this as brainstorming. A student could ask an AI, hey, give me 10 ideas for a fantasy creature, but then they have to go and write the whole story themselves. Next is AI feedback. This is cool. You write a report, and then you can ask an AI to check your grammar, or maybe suggest a better opening sentence. But, and this is key, the student decides what to use. They're in control. After that comes AI creation. This means the AI can help make a part of the project, like generating a picture of a Roman soldier for a history presentation, but the student has to write all the text and put it all together. And finally, you've got full AI, where it can help throughout the task. But even then, the student has to prove they get it and explain what the AI did. And you know what? For most of what they do, especially with the little kids, it's either no AI or maybe just a little bit of AI ideation. The default setting is always human-led learning. AI is just a tool for a little spark of inspiration, and always with a teacher guiding the process. And even when the kids get a bit older and they start using AI for feedback or creating things, the number one rule never changes. The student is always in control. The AI might suggest something, but it's the student's brain, their judgment, that makes the final call. And if you need any more proof of how careful this is, just look at this chart. For the youngest kids ages 3 to 5, a whopping 80% of activities are strictly no AI. The other 20%, that's just for teachers to demonstrate something. And look at that bottom number, 0%. Absolutely zero direct use of AI for feedback or creating content. It's just not allowed. So when you put all this together, the basic skills, the step-by-step learning, the super clear safety rules, what's the end game? What's the point of it all? Well, it's all about one thing, making these kids future ready. And what does future ready even mean? It means they can engage with AI in a way that's thoughtful, not just passive. It means teaching them to see its limits, to ask those smart questions like, where did this info come from, and to spot when something feels off. But the most important thing, it's about empowering them to trust their own human judgment, to be smart, responsible citizens in a digital world.
Really, the curriculum document says it perfectly. The goal is that by the time these kids finish primary school, they are fully equipped to deal with these powerful AI systems in a way that's thoughtful, informed, and responsible.
Which really leaves us all with one big, important question to think about, doesn't it? Are we preparing our kids for the world they are actually going to inherit?